Well, hello again. Another little video. First of all, a belated Happy New Year to you all. And today is actually a special day. It's my birthday. I'm actually 82 today. Still doing well. Still answering people, working with the railway people. But what happened was my children, pre my birthday, bought me a new Loco, which is here, which is a Dapple Class 68. This one is the Chiltern Railways biofuel one. Actually, in real daylight, it's actually gorgeous, this thing is. I've already got three more already. I've got the ScotRail there, I've got the DRS one over there, and I've got the the Transpennine one here. Now, this one I have converted to HM7000, and that one has now got HM7000 in as well. Now, although they are 68s, the closest you can get is a 67, so it's sound. As far as I'm concerned, it's got sound in it. It doesn't have to be exact, but so these have now got sound in. Now, there's a little trick I'll show you in a minute, but first of all, this one here. Now, I had it from Rails of Sheffield. It was £154.50, and in it there is a Dapple Sapphire decoder, 21-pin MTC. That alone is £24.50, so the Loco itself is £130. You can't get this kind of a decent Loco for that kind of money. I love these 68s, these Dapple ones. They are brilliant. The only problem they do have is this dropping tail here. Now, what I tend to do with most of them is I actually put a magnetic coupling between the two, so there's nothing dragging underneath. Because if you put the normal coupling on, it'll go that way and go over there, but when it comes back, it jams in there and it's buggers the train up. So that is why I don't put normal couplings on these 68s. Now, this particular train, so I'll set this one off for you just to show you a quick one on it. I've put the lights on. It's just two sets of lighting, by the way. It's got the normal lighting like this. I can actually turn that off and then put on the halo lighting, which is the two little ones down there. I can actually turn off the tail lights as well on this. When the decoder, the original decoder, it is a 6-function decoder. You can do all sorts. You can put the front lights on, the back lights on, put them both on. So you really need to put a 6-function decoder in one of these to make it work properly. So I'll just put the normal lights on. I'll now start her up. The little toot, and off she goes. See, in the real light, because it's dark up here this morning because it's bad weather, but as you can see from there, it is a beautiful Loco. It comes around with the lights on. Oh, also with that other decoder in it, you can dim the cab lights to daylight or night time. So after that, let's come around once more. Slow her up. Now what I'm going to show you is a little trick. I'll just put this down here with starters. Yeah, and we'll turn that off. Now then, as I said, it's got normal lights like this, then it's got the halo lights as well. So what I'll just show you on this, I'll just show you this one, the halo lights on this one. There's the halo lights. Now watch out what I'll do. So we're actually going to start this one up, but I'm going to start it up in a different way. So what I'm going to do is put the lights on, see what it's doing, and I start it up. It's warning that it's starting the Loco up. And once it's running, I can turn them off and put the halos on and run it like that. So I'm going to just stop that for now. So you saw where that worked. If I put these on again like this, they all look, see them flashing? Right. If you go to, I'll now just put this into Bluetooth mode. Go to this, go to edit here, and I now go down to, where is it? Here, 51. See, it's on 2. I go to there and go to 0 and do this. If I now go back to here for a minute, I'll just turn these on for a minute. Let's go back to here and go to lights on, the front lights. See, it's got that on at the moment, which is what we've just been doing. So if I now go back to this and go to 51, and put in 0 there, see, 0, and edit, it is now gone to normal. Now if I now go to back here again, 51, no, lighting effects on FO, that's right. If I now go to 2 and enter or exit, you get the flashing like that. Go back to here again and go to 51 again and go to 3 and edit again. You get another one. We go back again and go to there again. We go now to 3. Let's go to 3. There. You get that one. We go back again. We go to 51 again. And we go to 4. And exit again. So you've got all these different lighting effects. Now, as I said, one thing you've got with this, so I'm just going to put this one back to 2. So we'll go back to this one again, and go back to 2. There. See, it's doing that again. So now if I just come out of that now, and come out again completely, and put this back to DCC mode. That's finished with that. So it's now in that mode. So if I now go onto my Loco and click the first one, it's doing the flashing. I can then start her up. So you can do these special effects with it. Now these trains, these 68s, so I'll do that one, take that one out now and put that one back in again. So it's now got the halo lights on. The only thing I can't do is change the darkness and lightness of the cab. But this is just a demo, and don't normally run this, it's just to show you what you can do with it. If I now go here, like this, and give this one a little run round, just one lap on this one. Here she comes. Now then, as I've said, I'll just turn this off again for a minute. If you've got a normal Loco, we're talking a diesel, yeah, where when you turn the lights on, you get the head and the tail on. You can do the same. So I've done that with I've tried it with over there, the parcel one, and also the 24 over there. Now what you can do with that is, if you're using one of those diesels as a shunter, this is not typical for doing it, but what you can actually do is, as the train is shunting, you can put the lights on flashing, and whichever way it turns, the lights will flash whichever way you go. So instead of having just normal lights on, you can get them as flashing, like hazard lights really, as you might call it. So that is something you can actually do with these HM7000 decoders. I saw this video and I saw this bloke do it. I thought, oh, look, that works. So I actually tried it. It actually does work. So there you are. So yeah, I've got 57 there, and I've got me 87 there. They're already set up with HM7000. I've got about 14 done now, I think it is. They're brilliant, the HM7000 are. So if you want to do it, just have a go with it, just to see whether it works. Just see what on 51 on CV, change that from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, and you can get those lighting effects. So if you want me at any time, you can always get me. I'm on 01782 302194. My email address is there as well, and you can contact me anytime. Now, as I said, I had one chap ring me up from Scotland, and he had this, when he touched the points, the old screen flashed, all the plants flashed. So I've never seen that one before. You know, I've been doing this over 12, 14 years now, and I've had everything that can go wrong with this thing, but or given to me, let's put it there, not I've had it. And no problem at all. So anyway, I went on to my, it was just a look by, I think it more than anything else. Went to my NI file. I didn't have to read through it, what he'd got, but what I did is I copied my INI file off my one downstairs, because that's a E-Link one. This one appears at least. I can do it off from both of them anyway. And I copied it into his one, which is, if all I'm going to do is go to here, like this, on his screen, go to here like this, and go to here. This is the INI file. This is what controls a lot of the things in Railmaster. And all I did is went down to the bottom, went to here, and in here I added, at the bottom, I added mine. Then I took all his out, clicked it out, you have to then turn Railmaster off and then turn it back on again, and it worked perfect, no problem at all. It worked as it should do. He did have then a little problem with point motors. He got some Hornby ones, and I said, well, I don't use Hornby ones on here. There was there was a valid reason why I didn't use them. What that was that when I started doing this railway, I got all the point motors in, but couldn't get all the decoders. This is going back 12 years ago now, of course. And I couldn't get one for love of the money. So I found these, which are these Train Tech ones. And I bought 2 of them originally. I've now got 5 on my layout. It runs everything. And they are actually brilliant. Because what you've got here is you've got the connections for your point motor. There and there and there and there and there. Here you actually put the track power in, not the program power. And over the side there's a button. And all you do is press the button, and all of them have got a little red neon on it. So they all start flashing. You go to say point 1 on here, you press it, and what it do is set 1, 2, 3, 4, as you would like with a Hornby one. But what happens with these ones is what you can do is if you press the button again, you get each one of these lights up, and you can put in whatever number you want. You can put in 1, 22, 88, 64, anything you want in. You're not constricted to 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5, 6, 7, 8 as you are like with the Hornby ones. But also the reason why the Hornby ones I didn't get, because it took 6 months before we could get your hands on one. So this is why I bought these. So that is what I've got with those. So that did that, and then recently I been on to Railmaster about something else, and they said, oh, that gentleman, we couldn't understand what he was talking about, basically. And he says, oh, you've done it, great, good job. So another one for me, and 0 for Railmaster. They do call me the Railmaster Guru, but he's now, this gentleman has actually emailed me back since and said now he's got the point motors working perfect, no problem at all, so I'm quite happy with him. I did have another gentleman, there's some problems with his track plan. I sorted him out. I had 2 or 3 since I last spoke to you. I do keep getting them, but if anybody does want me, as I said, just contact me on 01782 302 my email address, which is there on the top of the screen there, or the bottom, just under the video. I'm here basically. I'm here basically 24 hours a day, basically. But I do go out usually on a Tuesday, or it could be any day. You do me shopping, but usually Tuesdays I go up to the Hobby Goblin in Burslem in Stoke-on-Trent with my local railway shop. Spend a couple of hours up there, but I am always back by roughly dinner time. So any day I'm always back by dinner time. So I don't go anywhere these days. So I just run my railway. So what I'm going to do now is I'll just give both of these two a setup. Do this. What I'll do is actually I'll put you this one here on my this one here, which is my Banbury one. I'll put it on as Banbury. Where is it? Ready? Here we go. We'll put this one on for now. That's its door, the driver's door. Now this particular one, you'll hear in a second. There's the lights come on. I'm going to change that one back again in a minute.
14:45 Regional Railway Service to Banbury, calling out.
That's going from Birmingham Moor Street on the Chiltern Railway.
This train is formed of 3 coaches. First class accommodation is located at the front of the train. Please mind the gap when boarding this train.
Now listen. Those coach doors are not off this. They're off a Loco over there. I can actually insert I have to look for trains where they've got coaches shutting to put them into these videos, but then again you have to put the Loco onto your screen as well. So here it goes. This is a little program I've done. I love doing my programs. Here it comes. It's a beautiful Loco. The colour detail is gorgeous on it. Comes again. Well, there's the program for it. I've got program. This one I've got for Hull. I've got programs for every Loco I've got here, and also what I can do is, as you can see on here, how vast mine is. They all sit in different places. Some places I can't get enough in because I've got the leak ones, which are basically that one over there, doing that one over there. So if anybody wants me, don't be afraid to call me about anything to do with Railmaster, how to set it up, any problems you have. I do Locos as well. It's all done by remote, and what that is if you put on this, where I find it, there, Team Viewer, this thing here, this little blue one here, download that onto your PC, and what you'll actually get is this when it comes up. You'll get this. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that to go away. What you get is you'll get your ID and a password. All you do is call me and give me those two, and I will put them into this computer. Not this one, the one downstairs. And what it'll do then is it'll link this computer of mine to yours, and I can then control your layout. But what I can do is I can sort your problems out in minutes usually, because every fault that's been in this thing I've had. So as I said, this is something I've done for over 12 years now. One thing is don't worry about me accessing your computer. You'll see what I'm doing. I'm only looking into this Railmaster. Also, is it when you turn it off, and I turn mine off, now your ID will stay in my computer, but your password has changed. So I can't get back in, or nobody else could get back in if they got your ID number. That is one secure part about the thing. It's a secure way of linking. So don't be worried. I can do it. I can do your problems usually in minutes because I've seen them. I have altered track plans. I've got one which was in 3 sections with a helix in the middle, and I actually built that into one layout on the screen. I can put signals in, I can do anything you want, same as like here. If you look at these 2 signals here, these 2 here, if I click these points, that goes to green to come out of here, and this one here is actually a dummy signal to come back in here. So if I now click this back again, they've gone back again. This one of course goes that way. That doesn't exist at the moment. It was here, I broke it off. But so anyway, once again, thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I will see you again soon. Bye.